Hi everyone, it's Diana Cooper here. Welcome to my kitchen. I am excited to share with you an easy and fun recipe today when you're looking for something a little sweet, but also actually really good for you. So, is that allowed, right? So what we're gonna do today is use the new Deluxe Stand Mixer, and boy is it deluxe. Sorry, my cord is plugged in, so I will move this so you can actually see what's going on. So this Deluxe Stand Mixer is amazing. It has all sorts of presets and it has custom settings so that you can actually choose to do however long and whatever setting you want. But today we're going to use one of the presets, and I'm going to show you just how super simple this thing can be. I'm going to use one of the important books that comes with it, and this is my favorite, the Deluxe the Deluxe Mixer Cooking Guide. It has not only how to use it, but also lots and lots of recipes in here. So it has all kinds of fun ideas that you can use with your mixer. Give you some fun ideas right off the bat. You don't have to try to think about how you'll use this. You can just be inspired. Well, what I'm going to do is do one of the quick start, getting started recipes. So they have 3 recipes that are designed just to open this thing up and just right off the bat make something amazing. So we're gonna do the whipped Greek yogurt. And for whipped Greek yogurt, we need our mixer, of course. Let me change the angle of this just a little bit. So we need our mixer here, of course, and we need the whisk attachment. And before I forget, it does come with a standard beater bar attachment, which has a nice scraper on there already, which is great. You never have to scrape your bowl down. And it's all silicone coated, so it won't be banging around in your bowl either, so it's kind of nice. And then we have, of course, a dough hook. But today we're using the whisk attachment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this and show you. It's got a little lever right back here, and I'm going to lift that, and then the head unlocks and will lift. And then I'm going to go ahead and put on, there we go, my whisk attachment. And then I'm going to put all of my fun ingredients into the mixing bowl. The bowl is 5 3/4 quarts, which is actually a lot larger than the traditional stand mixers on the market. So I love it. It's great for small stuff, but it's also good for big families like mine. And our ingredients, as you might guess, if we're doing whipped Greek yogurt, would be Greek yogurt. So I have about 2 cups of Greek yogurt here in my small batter bowl. This is actually from my yogurt that I made in the multi-cooker on the yogurt setting. I love that thing. I use the multi-cooker all the time too. Between that and this mixer, they're always on the counter and they're always in use. So I made my own Greek yogurt, and you do that just by straining it. Really, really easy. There we go. I'm gonna put an equal amount of heavy cream in. Now, if you think this seems like a lot, this is doubling the recipe that's in the book. It actually calls for 1 cup of each, but we have a bigger family and they're always hungry around here, so I'm doubling up. Now, here's the hardest part of the whole recipe, and that is the honey, waiting for the honey to pour out of the little squeeze bottle, right? So I've got 1/2 cup of honey in my measure all cup. Push that out, scrape that off. Ooh, yummy and sticky stuff. And a little bit of the best vanilla in town. And there we go. I never use a measuring spoon with my vanilla. Anybody else? Just a happy little sploosh. And then last but not least, we're gonna put just a pinch of salt in. It kind of helps to offset all the sweetness, and it just has a certain je ne sais quoi that you'll just appreciate. If you don't put it in, it's okay too. So now I'm going to put this back here, lodge that in the bottom of my mixer. There we go. There we go, and it locks in place. I'm going to activate the little lever here in the back so the head of the mixer goes down. And then what I'm going to do is back here, there's a little on-off switch. I'm going to turn that on. Let's see. I like that option because then nobody accidentally turns my mixer on when I don't want it on. You can't just mess around with it. And then we're just gonna turn it so that whip is selected. It even tells you if you're not practiced in the kitchen that you wanna put that whisk head on your mixer. It tells you how long it's gonna go. I love that. Counts down, and I'm gonna push the wheel, and it's gonna go. And it's gonna start off really slow so that when you're whipping the cream, it doesn't go splash everywhere in your kitchen. Because I will tell you, the other mixer that I've had for many years does that, and it's a huge mess. Oh my goodness. But the great thing is that it counts down because I tend to be a distractible chef. I always have a lot of things going on, and then sometimes I forget how long it's been going, and I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is perfect. It'll run just the right amount of time. And while it's running, I'm gonna make a little topping for my whipped Greek yogurt. Like that. And when it beeps at the end is very helpful because sometimes I'm busy and I've forgotten already that my mixer was doing its job without me. So it'll beep a few more times. So every so often it'll remind me, you're done. There we go. So I'm going to release the head. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Snack time is going to be good around here today. I'm gonna give this a little tap to get some of that yummy stuff off, and then it is good to go. Now, if you're not going to eat it all right away, and I am gonna try to save some for my kids, right? You can store it in a bowl. So I've got one of our glass mixing bowls here. You can just scrape it right in. There we go. It's nice and thick, so good. With just the right amount of sweetness, because remember it was plain yogurt, so all that honey will be just right. Scrape all that yummy stuff out. There we go. Dishwasher that when I'm all done here. I'm gonna grab a bowl here for me, because I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor here. There we go. Tap that off, right? Put that over here with the dirty stuff. Now, what's left, I'm gonna just cover up with the silicone lid, and it'll be ready for in the refrigerator. This will actually keep for several days in the refrigerator. So if you are all by yourself or you only have a small household and you wanna do this, but you're like, I don't think we're gonna eat it all at once, it's okay. This will last for a few days in there, almost a week in fact, so if you're really pushing it. Now, to decorate my little bowl of happiness, I cheated. I bought some store-bought granola. I'm gonna use the little metal measuring scoop. Put some, oh, I love granola. Let's do a scoop and a half. Each one of these is a quarter cup, so it's really not that much. But it's enough to make you think, maybe I've had enough and I won't overserve myself. And then I'm gonna get out my spoon and I'm gonna put some of my beautiful fruit. Pretend it's been plated by a professional here, right? Put my beautiful fruit in here, and then ta-da, snack time it is around here. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you're inspired to try this. And if you have any more questions about our beautiful new Deluxe mixer, you just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them.